Beyond the horizon, where the cerulean expanse of the South Atlantic meets the stark, ochre desert of the Argentine steppes, lies a sanctuary unlike any other. Welcome to Puerto Madryn, a calm, unassuming town nestled in the vast wild beauty of Patagonia. This is not just a destination, it's the beating heart of one of the world's most critical marine ecosystems, protected by the great promontory of Peninsula Valdés. This spectacular coastline, framed by Peninsula Valdés and the shores leading down to Punta Tombo, is where life converges. For a few precious months each year, after exhausting migrations spanning thousands of kilometers, this tranquil, protected area is transformed. It becomes a colossal maternity ward, a critical haven where Southern Baleen Whales calve in the sheltered Golfo Nuevo, the bay embraced by the peninsula, where hundreds of thousands of Magellanic penguins return to raise their young, and where boisterous colonies of South American sea lions bask and breed. We came to this region for 1 week, choosing to stay in a rented house and securing a rental car. This gave us the vital independence we needed, allowing us to chase the light, explore the region on our own schedule, and truly absorb the unique, immersive atmosphere of the Patagonian roads and the wildlife within. In Patagonia, distance is measured not in kilometers, but in the sheer immensity of the land. The journey itself is a meditation, a reminder of the wild, untouched scale of the landscape that defines this region. Our primary objective lies in Puerto Pirámides, the main port for the whale-watching experience on Peninsula Valdés. The boat companies here are exceptionally well-organized and passionate, sharing a deep commitment to the whales and their habitat. Safety is paramount. Passengers are equipped with life jackets and safety gear.
¿Es inseguro? No, no es inseguro, es súper seguro. Se va a mover porque estamos en el mar y el mar genera olas con el viento y eso es lo que va a generar que vamos a hacer una actividad al natural. ¿Qué significa esto? Que vamos a ver animales en libertad. Esto no es un acuario, esto no es un zoológico. A veces la ballena saca la cola, a veces la ballena salta y otra vez la ballena no hace nada. Son las reglas del juego. Gracias a Dios esto no es un acuario, gracias a Dios esto no es un zoológico. Y las ballenas nos van a mostrar lo que nos quieran mostrar.
Unique to this bay, the boats are launched into the sea, on trailers pulled by tractors, a practical solution that protects both the marine life and the harbor itself. The majestic creatures we have come to witness are the Southern Baleen whales, Eubalaena australis. They were once subjected to intense hunting pressure from humankind. Today, thanks to global protection, they are thriving. These whales are massive, reaching up to 18 meters in length and weighing as much as 80 metric tons. Their most distinctive feature are the callosities, those thick, rough, hardened patches of skin on their heads, colonized by whale lice. These natural tags are as unique as a human fingerprint, allowing researchers to identify individuals. The prime viewing season runs from late May through to December. These giants journey here from the frigid, food-rich waters of the sub-Antarctic, thousands of kilometers away. They do not come here to feed, they come here to mate and calve. While here, the adults fast, relying entirely on the immense fat reserves built up during their time in the Antarctic feeding grounds. When feeding in the Antarctic, they are filter feeders, consuming up to 2.5 tons of krill and copepods per day, an astonishing daily intake needed to build the massive blubber reserves. The calm, shallow, and predator-free waters of the Gulfs, protected by Peninsula Valdés, are essential for the successful birth and development of their young. The reproductive behavior is remarkable. A single receptive female is often surrounded by a group of up to 7 or 8 males. They are not fighting. They are cooperating to secure the best position, forming a mating ball. For the new mothers, the energy demands are immense. The calf requires an astounding 200 to 400 liters of rich milk daily, allowing it to gain weight at a staggering 3 kilograms per hour. The mother's fast is entirely dedicated to fueling this rapid growth. While out on the water looking for the whales, we often approach small rock islands where we find other residents. Young South American sea lions are often sunbathing, relaxed, and curious. In this region, several tour operators even organize diving excursions where, under strict supervision, you can interact with these playful creatures, often described as behaving like curious, friendly puppies in the water.
La forma es casi, ahí casi me puedo dar cuenta qué sexo es porque ahí se puso panza arriba, la mancha blanca era de la panza. Y si le veo la hendidura genital me puedo dar cuenta si es macho o hembra. Fíjense el lomo de la cría, ¿vieron que tiene dos manchitas blancas? Eso que estamos viendo es la grasa, porque la cría ya se las comió, ellos son 2 picaduras de gaviotas. De ballenas por gaviotas, o había problema de crecimiento de las crías con las gaviotas. Era una cuestión más de cómo nos afectaba a nosotros, cómo sufrían las ballenas, que realmente el resultado de que las ballenas estaban teniendo un problema. Bajó muchísimo el número de gaviotas picadoras, se contrataron giradores que mataban a las gaviotas que se picaban a la ballena, pero bueno, fue bastante controversial, ayudó mucho, disminuyó muchísimo la cantidad de gaviotas, pero bueno, la verdad que estamos en una área protegida. ¿Por qué matar una especie para que otra viva mejor, entre comillas? Porque la realidad es que no había resultados de daño real. Tiene un fin de semana súper bueno de clima. Mañana va a estar un poquito ventoso hasta el mediodía, después se pone muy lindo y el domingo va a estar alucinante. El Doradillo es una playa con muchísima pendiente, entonces con marea alta las ballenas tienen mucha profundidad muy cerquita a la costa y está lleno de ballenas pegadas a la costa en esta época, así que vale la pena para ir, ¿sí?
Bienvenidos.
We now turn to the shoreline near the town itself, specifically El Doradillo Beach. This area, on the edge of Golfo Nuevo, offers a unique perspective, observing the giants from the land. The mystery of proximity. One of the greatest joys here is their incredible willingness to approach the shore. The whales can come within meters of the beach. Why? The shallow, calm waters provide security, especially for new mothers and their vulnerable calves. The gentle slope keeps them safe from oceanic currents. These whales are known to be vocal, using low-frequency moans, groans, and pulses. These calls serve a crucial function: long-distance communication, maintaining contact between a mother and calf. We often witness incredible surface behaviors. When a whale leaps clear of the water breaching, it could be to clean parasites, for communication, or simply for play. When they slap the water with their tails, it is often a powerful sound used for warning or display. The primary natural predators are orcas. More subtly, the kelping gull has learned the troubling behavior of landing on the whales' backs and pecking at their skin. While not mortal, the resulting stress and painful annoyance on mothers and calves is significant. To observe the second Great Migration, we must leave the Gulf behind. The Patagonian roads stretch out like endless ribbons across a land of spectacular, unforgiving beauty. Here, you truly feel the immensity and solitude of this southern continent. Our journey south, approximately 170 kilometers from Puerto Madryn, brings us to the coast of Punta Tombo. Before even reaching the colony, the sight of guanacos, the elegant South American camelids, grazing peacefully reminds us that this entire landscape is a wild theater. Punta Tombo is a provincial reserve, the largest accessible continental nesting site for Magellanic penguins in the world. Crucially, the reserve is crisscrossed by dedicated pedestrian paths and boardwalks, ensuring that human visitors do not disturb the penguins' vital nesting business.
¿Y llegaron los pingüinos, Jali?
Más o menos, dice que hay en 30 pingüinos, entonces que se dice que mejor vamos a ver en el Zoo Vincennes a París.
The Magellanic Penguin is the star, a medium-sized bird with a double black band across its chest.
We are here in Punta Tombo. We just drove for about 3 hours to get here. We left Puerto Madryn around 10 this morning, not very early. It's nothing compared to what these poor penguins have been through, arriving here exhausted. They swam here from Brazil. We saw several of them arriving on the coast, starting to prepare their nest. An interesting thing is that we were told that for now, only the males have arrived. They are here preparing the nest so they can lay their eggs when females arrive. And we also saw some birds circling around. It seems that there are quite a few birds looking for them to eat their eggs.
The penguins arrive from late September onwards, having completed a marathon swim from their feeding grounds as far north as Brazil. They are exhausted, and their last forces are drained. When we were here in mid-September, the town chatter estimated only 30 had arrived. Yet, standing here now, hundreds are establishing territory. This early activity signals the massive influx to come. In just a few weeks, this place will be absolutely teeming with hundreds of thousands of breeding pairs. They choose the soft, loose earth of Punta Tombo because it is easily excavated for their burrows. The Magellanic penguin is fiercely monogamous and highly site-faithful. The male always arrives first, swimming ashore to find and prepare the exact same nest city as the year before, readying the burrow for his mate. Once the eggs are laid, the couple organizes its life into precise shifts. One parent guards and incubates while the other swims out to sea to hunt small fish, squid, and krill. In the water, they face sea lions and orcas. On land, gulls and skuas are opportunistic predators of unattended eggs and young chicks.
Le pauvre, il est mort. On dirait qu'il est mort récemment là. À peine une semaine, je crois. Il est fatigué.
Finally, we must acknowledge the penguin's famous waddle. On land, they appear comical and clumsy. This anatomy is essential for the water, transforming their bodies in swift, graceful torpedoes, perfectly designed for the hunt. As we return to the coast near the Gulf, the landscape changes. The vastness of Patagonia is a constant companion. The flat steppe yields to dramatic coastal bluffs. Just 17 kilometers south of Puerto Madryn, the Loberia de Punta Loma provides the setting for a vibrant, noisy, and chaotic demonstration of marine life. The stars of this segment are the South American sea lions. They are known locally as the sea wolves, Lobo marino, a fitting nickname when you witness the massive, roaring bulls asserting their dominance on the beach. The difference between the sexes is striking. The bulls are massive, up to 2.5 meters long, with an imposing dark mane. Females are smaller, lighter, and lack the mane. Unlike the whales and penguins, which undertake massive seasonal migrations, the sea lions are largely residential to this Patagonian coastline. They do not travel thousands of kilometers, but instead exhibit local and regional dispersal, leaving the colony only for short feeding trips in the nearby waters before returning to the protected rock platforms. The colony at Punta Loma is thus present year-round, serving as a permanent rookery. The sea lions are here year-round, choosing this place for its sheltered rock platforms and sandy beaches, which offer perfect spots for pupping and resting. The social structure is defined by polygyny. The largest, strongest dominant male maintains a harem of females, defending his territory with ferocious intensity. The colony is dominated by sound, the heavy, roaring shouts off the bulls, a declaration of territorial ownership, contrasted by the higher-pitched, often plaintive, baby-like cries off the pups. The females are devoted mammals who suckle their pups in rich milk for months, returning to the colony year after year. The main threat they face in the water is the orca, the killer whale. High above the colony, the cliffs are densely populated by a multitude of nesting seabirds, rock shags, kelp gulls, South American terns, and royal terns. They utilize the inaccessible cliffs for safety, coexisting with the sea lions below.
Mirá, ahí saltó. Esta era blanquita. Sí, hay un ballenato blanquito.
And then, a final, unexpected spectacle. Far out to sea, two young giants break the surface pure, unbridled Patagonian exuberance. Watch them leap. Two young whales at play, enjoying the boundless freedom of the sea before their journey south. Our week in Puerto Madryn has been a testament to the raw power of nature and the profound miracle of migration. From the life-giving waters of Peninsula Valdés on Golfo Nuevo to the tenacious, land-based colonies of Punta Tombo and Punta Loma, the experience is unforgettable. Most importantly, it is clear that these special areas are incredibly well preserved. The dedication of local authorities, passionate tour operators, and the people of Patagonia ensures that this region remains a protected sanctuary, allowing the giants and guardians of the South Atlantic to return year after year for life to begin anew.